You're watching 90's Rock in 9 minutes. I'm Sam Bass. This is Ashley. And today we're going over Third Eye Blind's debut album. Pretty much I would deem this a perfect album for what it was. It came out on April 8th, 1997. And I specifically remember the song Graduate. Like, can I graduate? Mm-hmm. That song, that was what got me into the band. Like, I heard that on the radio. And I got this song, or this album for Christmas, I think, with my money I got for Christmas. I specifically remember being in my room, teenager, headphones, player, CD player, headphones on, and just listening to this whole thing from start to finish.
So you think it's good all the way through? Like every song?
Yeah, every song is good. There's a Semi-Charmed Life. Have you heard that song? I want something else to get me through this.
Yeah.
See, you probably know songs. You just didn't know it was Third Eye Blind.
Mm-hmm.
And then that other song, Jumper. It's like, I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yep. That's on here.
Okay.
And then Graduate. And then How's It Gonna Be? You know, that's How's It Gonna Be?
Yep.
Yep, you know that. See? Yeah. So it's one of them deals where...
All right. So it's got a lot of big hits on it.
Yeah. And then also the songs that weren't like quote-unquote hits are great. There's a Burning Man on here. I live my life like a burning man. A burning man. And I won't get enough till my legs are broken.
I don't know that one.
See, but you will. I like the first song on here a lot. Losing a whole year. I remember when we used to spend the whole damn day in bed. Obviously, if you didn't hear this.
It's great karaoke.
Yeah,
version.
It's great karaoke. I'm basically doing karaoke right now. One thing about this album that I didn't realize for years and years and years and years, and then one day I realized it when I was hanging out with my buddy, and I was like, dude, check this out. So the album cover is of a girl's face, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And I was always like, what is the CD? What is that? You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like, do you know what that is?
I mean, it looks like a hand. And is it a hand?
It does look like a hand, but...
And some panties.
It doesn't look like a hand and panties to me, but I like where that's going.
That's what it looks like to me.
I realized it's the rest of that girl's face and her neck.
Oh, and
you know
her
what I mean?
neck.
You see it now? Like her chin and her neck.
Okay. Yeah.
And I have to say, if you're putting panties on your albums, then you're doing a good thing.
So this came out in 1997, and you graduated in 2000?
Yeah, in the year 2000. It's true.
Had a good graduation song on there for you.
Yeah, it was, I didn't.
But you still had a few years.
Yeah, but I mean, it coming out when it did was, it was like, please, can I graduate? You know, I just didn't like school. It was taking forever. So, yeah. That was probably part of why I liked it, definitely. Mm. Apparently, I just found out that Avril Lavigne has cited this as one of her major influences.
No, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And she's having a little comeback moment.
She just came out with a new album.
Skater Boy.
No.
Man, Avril Lavigne, I tell you what, I know we're kind of taking a left turn here, but you know what I mean? This album was a sleeper hit, which means it didn't come right off the bat and knock anybody off the chart. But slowly but surely, people started realizing, hey man, this album's got balls.
I feel like I've heard some of those big hits you were just talking about. I feel like I've heard a lot of those in movies.
Yeah.
They use it a lot in movies.
That was the thing about this album, is a lot of these songs were in movies and TV and video, and they were in books and comic books and on candy bar wrappers, and everywhere you look, there's lyrics from this song.
Whoa.
No, I'm just kidding.
They're really intertwined with
They're like Hershey's
reality.
new Third Eye Blind bar.
Right.
How's it gonna be when you don't eat me anymore?
Oh, no, that'd be terrible marketing.
So, this album is a masterpiece. The singer, Stephen Jenkins, he's an interesting guy. And I think
like that.
Because he wrote all these songs.
Oh, so someone in the band wrote all this?
Yeah, Stephen Jenkins is the singer of the band, and he wrote a lot of the lyrics. I guess, I don't know. I know this is a review, but we don't know everything. It's an interactive review. We want to know from you.
Tell us what you know about this.
What do you know about this?
Yeah.
Do you know anything about this? Have you even heard of this? Are you even paying attention right now? Or are you over at the refrigerator getting a can of Coke? Third Eye Blind, the name of the band.
That's kind of what I wanted to wonder or ask is, do you know why they're named that?
Well, it was sort of supposed to be kind of like a tongue-in-cheek, kind of like punk rock kind of idea of like, the third eye, you can see with your third eye, but it's blind,
right,
so
like
it's just
you're
kind of like
blinded by your or you don't have your intuition, basically.
Yeah, like you don't have any intuition, but it was just sort of poking fun at that whole thing, and that's all I really know about it.
That's what I like about punk is I feel like you guys, you really care deeply about society and each other. And
you guys, what, am I a punk?
Oh, just
I am punk rock.
Talking about all these
with my
artists.
Tommy Hilfiger.
Yeah.
I'm punk rock. Yeah.
But I was just saying, they honestly, like, y'all are really angered and hurt by, like, all the abuse and bad stuff going on in society. And so y'all are, what makes you punk is being the one to stand up and say something, And if we didn't have punks, we wouldn't have any evolution.
Wow, you heard it first here on 90's Rock in 9 minutes. If it weren't for punks, we wouldn't evolve. This is every song and pretty much every lyric inside here so that you can take that journey too. You know what I mean?
You can sing along.
Yeah, you can sing along.
I think that's the greatest thing to that is singing along to it.
Yeah.
Because back in those days, you couldn't just look it up.
That's true. How do you know that? You're not from the 90's.
No, but I had CDs growing up. Oh, I was born in 95.
I'm just playing.
And
you are from the 90's.
I saw my parents use CDs in that way. That's what made me think of that. Is I remember them always using this to sing along to.
Oh.
When they were doing their thing.
I never saw my parents do that because my parents can't read. I didn't,
No.
So, Third Eye Blind, self-titled debut album. Check it out. And be sure to what?
Subscribe!
And like.
You
had one line.
Sorry.
Like and subscribe.
We didn't practice.